Okay, hi guys. So in this lecture, we'll be seeing OMDM reaction and HBO reaction. OMDM is nothing but oxymercuration demercuration, and HBO is hydroboration oxidation. Okay, so let's get started. OMDM and HBO. Okay, so OMDM is oxymercuration and demercuration, and HBO is nothing but hydroboration oxidation. Okay, so let's take an example. We have something like this. Okay, so first we are reacting it with OMDM reagents, which are nothing but HgOAc whole twice water, and in the second step we reacted with NaBH4 and in basic medium. So this is OMDM reagents, and we'll get something like this as our major product. Okay, with the oxymercuration. Okay, and if we react the same compound with, in the first step, BH3 in presence of THF, and second H2O2 or peroxide in presence of again basic medium. So what would the product formed here? Product formed here would be something like this. Okay, this is a product of hydroboration oxidation or HBO. So this is OMDM and this is HBO. We get here hydroboration oxidation. Okay, now let's take on some notes here, that in OMDM addition of water takes place according to the Markovnikov rule and without rearrangement. Without rearrangement is important. And in HBO, addition of water takes place according to anti-Markovnikov rule or without rearrangement. Okay, so just remember these 2 points, very important points. In OMDM, addition of water takes place according to Markovnikov rule okay, and without rearrangement. Okay, and the second point is that in HBO addition of water takes place according to anti-Markovnikov rule and with rearrangement, and also without rearrangement. Okay, both the reactions takes place without rearrangement. Okay, very shortly we'll be seeing the mechanism of both the reactions. So please important these two very important notes, that OMDM Markovnikov and without rearrangement. Similarly, HBO anti-Markovnikov and same without rearrangement. Okay, so let's discuss the mechanism of OMDM now. mechanism of oxymercuration and demercuration. So what we actually did, we actually passed alkene with the first HgOC whole twice and in presence of water, and second with NaBH4 in basic medium. So let's actually see the first step wherein we passed HgOAc whole twice. This will actually disintegrate into Hg plus OAc, and acetate ion will be formed because it's a very good living agent or living group. Okay, it's a stable compound. Okay, the second step, what actually happens is CH3 CH whole double bond CH2 will attack on Hg plus OAc. Okay, and we'll get something like Hg plus OAc. Okay, in the next step, what will happen is we have also taken the water molecule in the first step, okay, as a first reagent. Okay, so what will happen is obviously the water molecule will cleave either this bond between Hg and CH or either this bond. Okay, if it cleaves this bond, this carbon atom will be getting partially positive charge, and if it's if it cleaves this bond, this carbon atom will be getting partially positive charged. So where should we allow the positive charge to happen or to occur? Obviously this carbon atom, because of obvious reasons. So we'll get something like OH attached here, okay, and CH2 HgOAc here. Okay, so now what will happen, this part is called oxymercuration. Okay, now next in the third step, what will happen is we have this compound which is OH CH2 and HgOAc, and what will happen next is we are in the second step, we are passing BH4. Okay, what will happen is this H minus will actually attack on this C. Okay, and as a result this Hg would be breaking the bond with the carbon atom, and we'll be getting something like this as the final product. Okay, plus obviously this will be taking the bond electrons away from it, and the OAc will actually be taking the bond electrons from the mercury. Okay, so we'll get afterwards OAc minus. Okay, and this, the final product, is according to Markovnikov rule without rearrangement. Okay, so just a point that if water is actually replaced by alcohol, then ether will form, and then the reaction is called alkoxymercuration and demercuration. Okay, because if we take the role of the water molecule was in this step or in the oxymercuration step, and if in that step if we take RO, something like ROH, then actually what will happen is OR will be getting attached here in this place, and as a result ether will be formed. Okay, so just to make a point here, that if water is replaced by alcohol, then ether will form, and then the reaction is known as alkoxy mercuration and demercuration. Okay, So with this we come to an end of this lecture. In the next lecture we'll be seeing the mechanism of HBO, and then we'll be practicing some examples, and then we'll be moving on the hydration of alkenes. So till then, good luck and goodbye.